So many of you will be celebrating the 4th with a great barbecue, and that includes our own Cassandra Jones. She is back with another edition of Cooking with Cass. On today's menu, pulled pork and all the fixins.
Welcome back to Cooking with Cass. This week we're celebrating the 4th of July, and nothing screams Independence Day more than barbecue. Today we're going to be making a delicious pulled pork sandwich along with a nice summer corn salad and a fresh coleslaw. We have a 5-pound pork shoulder, and we're going to be seasoning it with some fresh herbs, 10 cloves of garlic, 2 tablespoons finely chopped fresh sage, 2 tablespoons fresh rosemary, 1 tablespoon fresh cracked pepper, 1.5 tablespoons kosher salt, and 1 tablespoon fennel seeds. Put all your ingredients into a food processor and blend them together. We want to spin this around a couple more times, but this time while it's blending, we're going to add a tablespoon of olive oil and a tablespoon of white wine. At this point, you should have a really nice paste, and we're going to start rubbing it on our pork. I've made several 1-inch incisions. You want to take your paste and put it right inside. Now that our pork is nice and seasoned, we're gonna let it sit in the fridge overnight. I'm going to bed. I'm gonna see you bright and early.
Good morning, just before 6 a.m. Pork shoulder is on the smoker at 225. Cassandra's still sleeping, but this baby's gonna cook for about 10 hours. I'm gonna check on it in about 4 to see where we're at.
Good morning, I'm up. What did I miss? Hi, baby.
Well, the pork butt's been in the smoker for a few hours now, and I figured while that's cooking, why not go ahead and get the sides going?
While Andrew's cutting the vegetables for the slaw, I'm gonna start soaking our corn for a sweet, refreshing corn salad. Now to freshen up our corn, we just wanna plop it in some water and sprinkle over some sugar. We learned this from our Aunt Francine.
The cabbage is done, 2-to-1 ratio, green to red. It looks absolutely beautiful. We added 2 cups of shredded carrots as well as a 1/4 cup of red onion.
Let's go ahead and make our dressing. I like to put everything in a mason jar and shake it right up, so that way when you're ready to eat, you just pour it right over your salad. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with a cup of mayonnaise. Now we're gonna throw on our lid. Shake it on up. Our corn has been soaking for a couple of hours, so now we want to go ahead and boil it. While our corn is boiling, let's go ahead and get the rest of our ingredients together. We have olive oil, lime, red onion, cherry tomatoes, basil, and feta. So let's start by squeezing the lime. Perfect, and just in time, our corn is ready. Now we're going to take the corn off the cob, and we want roughly 4 cups of corn. All right, we've got all of the corn off the cobs, and now all we have to do is add in our other ingredients. Mix it up and put it in the refrigerator.
Our pork's been on for about 5 hours, so I'm thinking we're about halfway through the cook. It's at 160 degrees. It looks great, however, it has hit a stall. We are going to wrap it up in foil, and then we are going to put it back in the smoker until it gets to about 202 to 205 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, so the pork's been on for about 9 hours. Temperature is at 202 degrees. Pork's been resting for an hour. We're gonna go ahead and dress our slaw, and we're gonna get these sandwiches made.
Thanks for joining us for Cooking with Cass, and we hope that you have a wonderful 4th of July. Cheers!
Have a good one.
I love our Addie. Cheers. And I love that it's a family affair. Beautiful family. Loving that Captain America shirt there, Andrew. Great job as always, guys.